Alright, if you've got a balcony that looks a little too boring for its own good, this one's for you. You'd be surprised how much life a few flowering plants can bring into a small outdoor space, even if you're working with limited sunlight or just a tiny corner. I've seen balconies go from dull concrete to full-on mini gardens with just a handful of smart plant choices. And the coolest part, most of these bloomers don't need fancy care or gardening experience. They're low stress, high impact, and perfect for busy folks who still want color popping outside their window. Whether you're trying to attract butterflies, brighten up your morning coffee spot, or just give your home a fresh vibe, these plants get the job done. So let's jump into the 13 best balcony flowering plants that actually thrive, even when your neighbor keeps blocking the sun with laundry. Let's make that balcony feel alive again. Madagascar Periwinkle is one of those balcony plants that just refuses to slow down, and that's exactly why so many people love it. It blooms almost non-stop in warm weather, and studies even show it can tolerate temperatures up to 35 degrees Celsius without losing its color, making it perfect for sunny balconies that get a lot of heat. It handles bright light easily, needs only moderate watering once the top inch of soil dries, and grows well in small pots, which is ideal when you don't have much space to work with. The best part is its resilience. This plant has been used in tropical landscaping for decades because it thrives on neglect, and the more sun it gets, the richer the color of its flowers becomes. And if you're into a little fun trivia, Madagascar Periwinkle is actually known for producing compounds used in medicine, so you're not just adding beauty to your balcony, you're growing a plant with a bit of scientific fame attached to it. Million Bells is one of the easiest and most rewarding balcony bloomers you can grow, and it's famous for producing hundreds of tiny, petunia-like flowers without needing much from you. This plant thrives in full sun, and research shows it can bloom for nearly 9 months straight when it gets at least 6 hours of light daily, which makes it perfect for bright balconies. It prefers well-draining soil and needs watering only when the top layer starts to dry, so it won't punish you if you forget a day or two. What makes it especially great for small spaces is how it naturally trails and spills over pots or hanging baskets, giving your balcony that lush, overflowing look you see in Pinterest photos. A fun fact that surprises most people is that Million Bells can produce up to 10 times more flowers than standard petunias, which means you get a ton of color with almost zero effort. Blanket flower is a powerhouse for sunny balconies, and it's one of those plants that keeps blooming even when the heat gets ridiculous. It thrives in full sun and is proven to handle temperatures up to 38 degrees Celsius, which is why gardeners love it for exposed balconies that get harsh afternoon light. It barely needs water once established, just wait for the soil to dry out between waterings, and it prefers sandy or well-draining soil, making it super low maintenance. What makes it perfect for balcony spaces is how consistently it flowers. Studies show it can bloom from early summer all the way into fall without slowing down. And here's the fun part, its bright red and yellow petals actually attract butterflies like crazy, so you're not just adding color to your balcony, you're turning it into a tiny pollinator hotspot. CELOSIA brings that bold, flame-shaped color punch that instantly wakes up any balcony, and it thrives in conditions that many other flowers struggle with. It loves full sun and warm temperatures, and research shows it can keep its vibrant color even above 32 degrees Celsius, which makes it perfect for hot, exposed balconies. It only needs watering when the top inch of soil feels dry and prefers loose, well-draining soil, so it's easy to maintain even if you're busy. What makes it especially balcony-friendly is its upright growth habit. Those plume or spike flowers stand tall without taking up much horizontal space, giving you height and color without crowding your pots. And here's a fun bit most people don't know. CELOSIA flowers are actually edible and are used in dishes across parts of Africa and Asia, so you're not just adding style to your balcony, you're growing a plant with a unique cultural twist. PENTAS is one of the most reliable balcony bloomers you can grow, especially if you want non-stop color without fuss. It thrives in full sun and warm weather, and studies show it can bloom continuously when it gets at least 5 to 6 hours of direct light, making it perfect for bright balconies. It only needs moderate watering once the soil surface dries and prefers well-draining, slightly sandy soil, so you're not dealing with a high-maintenance plant at all. What makes PENTAS especially good for balconies is its compact, bushy shape that fits neatly in pots while still producing clusters of star-shaped flowers that stand out from a distance. And here's the cool part, PENTAS is known as one of the top butterfly-attracting plants, with research showing it draws more pollinators than many common balcony flowers, so your small outdoor space ends up buzzing with life. Blazing Star is a fantastic pick for balconies because it brings height, texture, and long-lasting blooms without needing a lot from you. It thrives in full sun and is proven to handle heat and drought once established, which makes it great for balconies that get strong afternoon light. It prefers well-draining soil and only needs watering when the soil dries out, so it fits perfectly into a low-maintenance routine. Its tall, bottlebrush-style purple flower spikes add vertical interest without taking up much floor space, making small balconies look fuller and more designed. And here's a fun fact you'll love. Studies show blazing star attracts over 30 species of butterflies and native pollinators, meaning you're basically turning your balcony into a mini wildlife stopover with just one plant. Peony might sound like a big, garden-only flower, but compact varieties actually thrive beautifully in balcony containers and reward you with some of the largest, most fragrant blooms you can grow at home. They need at least 5 to 6 hours of sunlight to produce their signature big flowers and prefer slightly moist, well-draining soil, but once established, they're surprisingly hardy and long-lived, often blooming for decades. On balconies where temperatures get cold in winter, peonies perform even better, since they require a chill period to produce strong blooms the following season. And here's the fun fact that surprises most people. A healthy peony plant can produce flowers that last over 7 to 10 days each and can live for more than 50 years, meaning one plant can become a lifetime balcony companion with very little effort. SUNPATIENS is one of the best balcony flowering plants because it delivers constant color even in spots where many other flowers struggle. It can handle full sun to partial shade, and trials show it blooms continuously even in high heat and humidity, making it perfect for balconies that get mixed light throughout the day. It needs regular watering but isn't fussy, just keep the soil evenly moist, and it rewards you with bright, oversized blooms that stand out from a distance. Its compact, tidy growth makes it ideal for small balcony planters, and it's bred to be disease-resistant, so you don't have to worry about common issues like mildew. A fun fact is that SUNPATIENS grows up to 3 times faster than traditional impatiens, giving you a dramatic, full look much sooner and keeping your balcony colorful from spring all the way to fall. Hibiscus is the kind of balcony plant that makes everything feel tropical the moment it blooms, and it thrives surprisingly well even in small outdoor spaces. It loves full sun and warmth, and studies show it produces the most vibrant flowers when it gets at least 6 hours of direct light, making it perfect for bright balconies. It needs regular watering to keep the soil evenly moist, but as long as the pot drains well, it grows fast and rewards you with huge, eye-catching blooms. Hibiscus is also known to improve air quality by absorbing airborne toxins, which is a bonus for tight balcony spaces. And here's a fun fact that always surprises people. Nature researchers recorded hibiscus flowers reaching up to 8 inches across in ideal conditions, meaning even a small plant can deliver those big, dramatic blooms that instantly elevate your balcony's vibe. Red poppies bring bold, artistic color to balconies, and they're surprisingly easy to grow in containers. They love full sun, need light watering once the soil dries out, and prefer loose, well-drained soil, which makes them low effort and perfect for beginners. The delicate petals and deep black centers instantly brighten any small outdoor space without taking up much room. And here's a fun detail. Poppies are known for attracting beneficial insects and supporting urban pollination, and some varieties can produce up to 50 blooms in a single growing season, giving your balcony a constant burst of red. DELPHINIUM brings that tall, dramatic look to a balcony that instantly makes the whole space feel more elegant, and it's surprisingly doable even in containers when you give it the basics it likes. It thrives in bright light with a few hours of direct sun, and studies show it performs best in cooler conditions, staying vibrant even when temperatures hover around 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. It needs evenly moist, well-draining soil and appreciates a deeper pot because its roots grow downward, helping it stay sturdy as those tall flower spikes rise up. What makes DELPHINIUM especially striking for balconies is how its vertical height and rich blue, purple, or white blooms add structure without taking up much floor space, perfect for creating a layered, garden-like feel. And here's a fun fact. DELPHINIUMs are known to attract hummingbirds in regions where they're common, so even on a balcony, you might draw in a little unexpected wildlife with those vivid flower towers. AMARANTH is one of the toughest and longest-lasting balcony flowers you can grow, and it thrives even in intense sun where many plants slow down. It handles heat extremely well, with studies showing it keeps its vibrant globe-shaped blooms even above 35 degrees Celsius, making it perfect for bright, exposed balconies. It only needs watering when the soil dries out and prefers light, well-draining soil, so maintenance stays super easy. Its compact shape fits perfectly in small pots, and the flowers don't fade quickly. They actually hold their color even after drying, which is why they're used in long-lasting floral crafts. And here's a fun bit. AMARANTH is known to attract butterflies and beneficial insects, so a single pot can bring a lot more life to your balcony without taking up much space. ZINNIA is one of the most rewarding balcony flowers because it delivers big, bold blooms with almost no effort, making it perfect for anyone who wants instant color. It thrives in full sun and can handle heat extremely well, with research showing it performs best when temperatures stay between 24 to 32 degrees Celsius, which fits perfectly for bright, hot balconies. It prefers well-draining soil and only needs watering when the top layer dries out, so it's super manageable even if you skip a day. Zinnias bloom fast and continuously, and one cool fact is that they were actually the first flower ever grown in space by NASA, proving just how resilient they are. Even your balcony conditions won't scare them. And that wraps up our list of the best balcony flowering plants that actually thrive, even if you're working with limited space or unpredictable weather. If you pick even 2 or 3 from this list, you'll see how fast your balcony shifts from plain to full of color, energy, and life. These plants don't need fancy care, just a little sunlight, smart watering, and a good spot to grow. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and if you enjoyed this video or found a plant you want to try, make sure to hit subscribe, drop a like, and leave a comment about which plant you're adding to your balcony first. Let's keep growing together.